Dear viewers, dear friends, rock and mineral enthusiasts, today we have a tremendous honor. My friend, the Citrine King, Zdeněk Hanzl, has lent me his vault room where he has his entire collection on display. Come take a look. Here he keeps his cut stones. This is kind of like a little antechamber where we can look at a few cut stones that he polished with his own hands. If you look, this room here, which has no windows and is completely encased in concrete, is perfectly secured. So this room is full of crystals from the Vysočina region, from the Bohemian Moravian highlands. These are the most beautiful stones from Vysočina that I have ever seen. And you know what the funniest thing is? All these stones were still in the ground 10 years ago. Zdeněk, our friend, the Citrine Beauty, has been collecting for about 9.5 to 10 years. So everything you see here, except for a few stones that Zarek got, but that's just a couple of pieces, all these stones, he found them himself. They are his own finds. So that's really unique because I don't know, for example, I collect everything, I go to fairs, I buy, I trade. I'm like a hamster who needs to have all the stones. But the Citrine King, who has his friends here, the Citrine crew, they only collect the stones that are found in the local area. We are in Bobrova, where Zdeněk lives. And all around are beautiful pegmatites. All of this was found in these pegmatites. There are unique finds here. One of the most recent finds from the spring of 2025 is in this display case. These are amazing elbites of world-class quality, but we'll make a separate video about them. Now let's take a look at this beautiful collection, and I have to say, there's one huge problem in the Vysočina region. There are tons of collectors here. Enough! Collectors who are undisciplined, who dig illegally, who, believe me, the team spends half their time negotiating with landowners. And all these stones have been obtained legally. In other words, every stone, when it was found somewhere, when it was dug up, has the landowner's permission behind it. Everything is legal. A lot of collectors here in the Vysočina region dig illegally, which is a big problem. I don't recommend it to anyone because there are big problems because of this, and many collectors are expelled together because they bring shame. They go after things that just aren't done here. And I can say, if you look here, there are various minerals. These are beautiful citrines, which come from the alluvial deposits. Alluvium, meaning they were rolling around in the river. Then there are beautiful smoky quartz crystals here. All of these are stones that were found over the course of 9 years. They are smoky quartz. They're amazing, and you can see that there are beautiful citrines here, tourmalines. These are black tourmalines from Corella. That's everything. Whenever I come to this rock collection, I'm always blown away by it. My eyes go wide like this, because every year, Zdeněk and his Citrine crew find new and interesting things, fantastic things. Look, this is probably one of the most beautiful citrines from Laštěvičky, which was found by Zdeněk Hanzl. Absolutely gemstone quality, pure. Next to them are sites like František. They're simply beautiful things. Even the smoky quartzes are fantastic if you take a look. Well, here are more citrines continuing. And if you look here, this is Czech nest. These are amethysts. Everything, as I said, are finds that Zdeněk made over those 10 years with the Citrine crew, and as I said, all of them are legal finds. The owners gave their approval. Digging and searching was allowed there. And lately, new beautiful stones have been coming in here. Here, for example, take a look at this citrine, which weighs over 30 kilograms. It's a huge piece. And he found that one too. Zdeněk and the Citrine crew, you can look at the photo to see how big it is and how beautifully yellow it gets when the light shines through it. There are a lot of stones here in the collection. I can say one thing. I always come here to Vysočina to visit my friend Zdeněk, and he always has some display case empty. Then I come next time and it's already full. So, he's an active collector who collects in a truly amazing way. He puts absolutely everything into it, his whole heart. I can say that these are the stones we've been allowed to show. He actually has much more, but those are things that can't be made public yet. Just look here, for example. This is a beautiful volume from pegmatite. Right here in the nearby area, I can say that this is paradise. And I am incredibly happy that you will get to see this paradise too, because this is the world premiere of his collection. A lot of people have written to me about our videos. Mr. Vanek, please show us some collection. how someone has their display set up. So here I am trying to fulfill the wishes of our viewers. And now we are in the rock room, as it's called, which is totally secured. So actually, I don't blame them. I would be worried about those stones too. And here someone has arranged it so there are alarms, lasers, I don't know. Everything here is secured 100%. When it's closed, it's fingerprint locked. Nobody can get in. But the stones are fantastic. And I'm telling you, this is a rock collector's paradise in the Bohemian Moravian Highlands. Because when I used to come here years ago, people would say, there's nothing left here, you won't find anything good anymore, everything's already been picked over. Yeah, wishful thinking, that's not true. I was coming here 10 years ago, and people were already saying that back then. Look at what a talented collector, an enthusiast, managed to dig up in 10 years with his dedicated team, and I can say that this is admirable. For future generations, Zdeněk and his team have done an enormous amount of work because they inspired others to keep searching and discovering. There are plenty of stones in nature, but you need to have heart, strength, enthusiasm, joy, and above all, love for everyone.